I admit it. I do not like to rehearse my presentations, especially if they're really long. And I have to tell you, I hear this from my clients as well. I don't think anybody likes to rehearse our presentations, but we need to. In this link lesson, I'm going to talk about how you can make rehearsal of your presentations just a little less awful so that you will rehearse and make sure your delivery is confident. My best advice to you is this: rehearse your presentations in small chunks so it's not quite so daunting. I recommend you really start by rehearsing the opening, and just the opening of your presentation. The first few minutes, the first few sections, whatever it is that works for you. Make sure that opening is well rehearsed, because oftentimes our anxiety is highest right at the beginning of our presentation, and we want to make sure this section is delivered strongly. Next, I would focus on rehearsing your closing, because sometimes by the time we get to the closing of our presentation, we're a little bit tired. We're kind of done with this whole thing. And we want to make sure that we're recapping what we talked about, that we're reiterating our key message, talking about our call to action if that's essential, really making sure that you close strong. So make sure you rehearse that close as well. And in terms of all the pieces in the middle, break them up into chunks. Hopefully you've created an outline and you can create one chunk of your outline at a time and rehearse each of those chunks individually. So if you have a 45-minute presentation and don't have 45 minutes to rehearse, just rehearse in 5-minute chunks. Hit the opening, hit the close, hit each of those different sections, and then your rehearsals will not be so daunting, but more than likely quite effective. This is Kristen Link with Link Coaching.